Hey guys, this is a job we completed in Oswego, New York. So this client reached out with issues of water getting in his crawl space, and we were able to get these gutters installed about 4 days after initially meeting with him. And this was really because we saved him about 4 weeks of water getting in his crawl space where it shouldn't be. 6-inch job we just did, 3x4 downspouts. And they're black, my favorite color to install. And standard procedure for us is folding downspouts. I love how they look. Homeowner loves these too. I love them because you don't have to run them over, you don't have to trip over them when there's snow on the ground. They come down. I love how clean they look. It saves you from the annoying accordion extensions and the pans on the ground. So be sure to ask us about these. We love them, and I'm sure you will too. So usually on a home like this, you just see white gutters, which they look good, but I really like black gutters just because of how much character they add to the house. They really enrich the look. They're really bold. They stand out in the best way possible. Yeah, so many times gutters are really an afterthought, especially for new builds. But that couldn't be further from the truth really, because in this case, we could have just installed 5-inch, white gutters and they'd look fine. But here we went with a bolder 6-inch system that fills up the entire fascia board, bigger downspouts to add more of an aesthetic appeal really, just add to the character of the house. And here we went with black because it just pops, it doesn't necessarily blend in, but it stands out in the best way possible. So a unique backstory to this home: this is a modular home, and it's got smaller soffit overhangs. So the homeowner was having issues with water getting in his crawl space. It's getting damp, and that was his issue. So he called us. We were able to get out here, get the consultation done, and get the install done about 4 days after that. And he mentioned that ever since the install we did earlier this week, all of his issues have really started drying out. The foundation walls and the crawl spaces really are drying out now that the gutters are up, and all the roof runoff is being controlled. So downspout extensions are very vital, and I would wager that gutters with no downspout extensions are worse than no gutters at all. Because here we have a gutter that's pretty close to 60 feet long, and imagine all the 60 feet, or in this case 30 feet, because there's 2 downspouts, 30 feet of water being concentrated right at the foot of the foundation. This is detrimental. We're really serious about our downspout extensions. In this case we have a foldable one, but here we don't have much pitch going away from the house, but the downspout extension gives the water plenty of momentum to get away and get into the green grass that can soak up the water and get it away from the foundation. A popular question we're asked is what kind of materials we use. We strictly use aluminum and stainless steel for our gutter systems. The reason we do that is it does not rust, and you don't have any, rust streaks or streak lines on your downspouts. We don't use plastic because plastic does not last through our winters. Don't use mild screws or mild steel screws, which is just mild steel that's painted. The reason we don't like those is after a few years of being installed, the paint wears off and you start getting rust streaks, rust lines. It's just not a good look, and it requires more work to keep the gutters looking tip-top. Stainless steel, it doesn't rust, doesn't streak, just stays nice the entire lifetime of the gutter.